taking time to be with us today as we celebrate a well-deserved honor bestowed by Pope Francis on our sister, Susan Malone, naming her a Dame of St. Gregory the Great, the only one in the Diocese of Reno, and one of only 3 now in the entire state of Nevada. I especially want to welcome the Knights and Ladies of the Holy Sepulchre who processed in with Susan. She and her husband George are also members of the Knights of the Holy Sepulchre. And I also welcome George, you are a Knight of Malta, correct?
Yeah.
Welcome you as a Knight of Malta, representing the Knights and also representing Susan as her husband. So you get dual duty today.
And the Knights of Columbus.
Thank you for joining us. I say that it's a well-deserved honor because it recognizes Susan's outstanding life of service to our nation, our church, and our community. This papal honor is not given for a single action, but for an exemplary way of life. So how did you get here, Susan?
Only by luck.
Here in this cathedral church, surrounded by your family, your friends, and members of the military community, the ecclesial community, the law enforcement community. This is not a normal gathering for St. Thomas Aquinas Parish. Rather, today represents a harvest of love, affection, and gratitude that you have earned through your dedication to God and country. Indeed, as Jesus says in today's gospel, a tree is known by its fruit. And as the book of Sirach states in our first reading, in tribulation is the test of the just. Now, Jesus uses the image of a tree because trees do what is in their nature. They bear fruit. In using this image, Jesus is reminding us that our inner character is witnessed in our external actions. From good trees come good fruit, and vice versa. Susan, you are here today because of the consistently good way in which you have expressed your inner character. Your actions demonstrate in a most visible way your love of God and the Church through your work with Catholic International University, your service to multiple dioceses, including Arlington, Toledo, and Reno, and your commitment to helping our young men and women serving in the military to grow in their faith and virtue through the military archdiocese. I began preparing my homily for today by reading through your curriculum vitae, which is more than 6 pages long with bullet points and single space. That's true. That's true. We would be here until tomorrow if we took the time to appreciate and really esteem every one of your known accomplishments. I say known because given Susan's career, much of her history remains confidential, something that only you and a few other people will ever know. Today we honor those unknown accomplishments as well. They too are expressions of your consistently good fruit, even though they remain hidden. For my part, as Bishop of Reno, I would like to personally thank you for the invaluable guidance and counsel you have given to me these past 3 years, as you have helped me carry out my responsibilities as shepherd of the local church. Not only your professional guidance, but your personal encouragement and commitment have been a source of edification and consolation. I know I can count on you and George to be there for me when I need it, and I thank you for that loyalty and commitment to strengthening and purifying the local church. These are not only my observations, nor my experience. Allow me to share with you some comments from a letter by Bishop Daniel Thomas of Toledo, Ohio. He says, "This prestigious ecclesial recognition is a testament to your unwavering dedication, exceptional service, and loving contribution you have made to the church and beyond. Your commitment to excellence and your inspiring contributions have truly merited you this honor. May it serve as a reminder of the profound graces given to you by God, to which you have responded and likewise shared generously with others." Bishop Michael Burbridge of the Diocese of Arlington says this about you, Susan. "You have served with distinction, including as a valuable subject matter expert to me and my diocesan review board, providing forthright counsel and valuable input. I join your family, friends, and colleagues in thanking God for the gift you are, and to all those you have helped and supported through the years." And most of all, I want us to hear the words of Archbishop Timothy Broglio of the Military Services, who petitioned Pope Francis to bestow this honor upon you. He says, "I requested the papal honors because I wanted to recognize her service, especially to the tribunal of this global archdiocese. Her volunteer hours helped many couples find the serenity necessary to continue their lives in the church. No task was ever too demanding or too complicated. A good Marine, she was always faithful and persistent." Susan, I couldn't get these bishops to write letters like this for me if I paid them to. Seriously. These are men of honor, integrity, and astute judge of character. And they speak frankly and sincerely. You inspire us, Susan. I mean that. You are living a heroic life of virtue and faith. You are tirelessly giving of yourself for the good of others and the people you love. We are not here today because of your competency, that is without question, but because of your generosity. You have chosen to share your talents, skills, and expertise in a way that makes the world a better place. Anyone can be competent, but generosity is the virtue that makes us heroic. We are all here because you have inspired us, and it is an honor for us to celebrate this day with you. Thank you. Thank you for responding so well to the grace of God in your life. You may never know how the good fruit you have borne will affect others. But let us pray that God will raise up more heroic women and men like you who are willing to dedicate their lives to serving God and country.